manipulation project, once you have gotten to step number 5, you should have already taken a digital photograph of yourself and have it on your desktop. So once you've made your folder and you have your photograph in your folder, you're going to open Photoshop, which is this blue PS icon, and then you'll click open over here, and you will navigate to your folder that has your picture in it. So this is mine. I do have a folder for it, but I'm just going to go ahead and open it from here and click open. And then the next thing you're going to do is save it as a Photoshop format. So we'll go to File, Save As. Let me find my folder. I'll just go ahead and create a new folder here. Cartoon Manipulation Project. And then create, and then I'm going to save it as a Photoshop format, and then click save. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is select the magnetic lasso tool on the left side here. So if you just drag your cursor over each of these icons, it'll tell you what each one is. And we're looking for the magnetic lasso tool. So we may need to first find the lasso tool. It may be that it's the lasso tool and then you have to click and hold, and the magnetic is at the bottom for most of you. So once you click and hold and find that, you'll click on it, and then what you want to do is use your trackpad and not your mouse to click and outline your head and your shoulders. So my trackpad is actually dead, so I'm going to use my mouse. Okay, and then you can click. If you need to pick up your mouse, just click and pick up your mouse if you need to, and continue. And click and continue. Click, move your mouse. Be very, very careful and gentle with this. Click. 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 Might have to do this very slowly. A lot of people have to restart because it's very easy to mess it up. Going all the way around until it connects, and it should make marching ants all around your head and shoulders. If it doesn't want to connect, then hit return on your keyboard and it should look just like that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go way up to the top menu bar once you've done that and click on Layer, and then click New, and then go down to Layer via Copy. Okay. And then in the layers palette, you will see 2 layers over here. You should have your background that looks like that, and then your layer 1. So if it does not look like this, then come get me and ask for help. It should look just like this. Now let's go up to File, the top menu bar, and click Save. Just click OK if that comes up. Now we're going to go to the menu bar again and click Filter, and go to the middle here and click Liquify. If it's got it at the top, just do the one that's in the middle here. And this will come up. At the bottom here you have a plus and a minus sign. You can make it bigger if you'd like to, or make it smaller. But I'm going to zoom it up so I can see a little better. To increase the view of that, now what I'm going to do is choose the forward warp tool. So if you just hold down your, or gently move your cursor over these, it'll tell you what each one is. If you wait just a moment. So this first one is the forward warp tool. This is one of the tools we're going to use. So just click on that, and then you want your brush size to be about that size, but you can change the size over here if you'd like to. And then we're just going to kind of play around with it. Okay, and then if you don't like one of the moves, then you can always go to edit, undo, or if you don't like the whole entire all of this that you just did, then you can scroll down over here on the right and click restore all. So I'm just gonna mess with that again. Okay, so you want to use that tool, and the next thing you're going to do is use the pucker tool. So there it is, we'll click on that. We'll try this on our nose. Okay, now we're going to try the bloat tool right underneath of it, right there. And we're gonna try, oh, I think we already tried the bloat tool. Oh no, we tried the pucker tool. So the bloat tool we'll use, let's use that on our lips here. Make some big lips. Okay, so you want to use, or you need to, use this tool, forward warp, pucker, and bloat. You don't have to do it exactly the way I did it, but you do need to use those tools. Once you have it the way you like it, just click OK. And then we'll go up to the top, File, Save. Make sure you are still in on layer 1 over here and you're not clicked in on this background layer. Number 36 says select the quick selection tool. So we'll find that. That should be, it may be hidden under the object selection tool. Let's find, oh, there it is. So we'll click on the quick selection tool, and then what you'll do is click and drag it over your skin. Doesn't have to be all of your skin, just part of your skin. And then you will go to the top menu bar and click on image, and then adjustments, and then hue and saturation. And then if this box is in the way, just click it and move it over. Now you can mess around with the hue and saturation, change the color of your face. Oh dear. It looks scary. Let's do purple. And you can even mess around with the saturation and the lightness if you'd like to. Once you have the look that you want, you will click OK. Now we have to deselect once we're finished. So you can either deselect it here, but I'm just going to tell you really quick, all you need to do is change the background and then flatten it. So you go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and you'll see where you can change your background. And then once you're done with your background and everything, you'll go to Layer and flatten your image, and that should be highlighted for you to flatten it. And then you will go to File once you're done with that, and save as, and save it as a JPEG instead of Photoshop. And then I will come around and grade each person's. And that is it for that project.